Hi. Hello. So, today's video, I will be talking about Lore by Alexandra Bracken. Even better, I will tell you the whole story. Because guess what? It's not worth it. Okay? I was thinking about doing this video tomorrow because now it's really late, and as you can see, the lighting is shit. But let's be honest, this book put me into a reading slump. So, does it even deserve good lighting? I think not. For those who don't know, I gave this book a 1 star, and I already talked about it in my wrap-up. I will link it in the description down below if you want to watch it. If you haven't read this book and you still want to read it, don't watch this video because I will basically tell you what happened in this book. This video is not a rant video. It is a summarize video. I will badly summarize it. I don't even remember what happened in this book. I don't even have a note with me. All I have is this to guide me in this video. So I don't even know where this is going, but we're gonna do it. I feel like this camera is way too close and personal and I don't like it. Maybe I'll just move it. I'll be right back. Now that's better. Okay, since I am really far away, the audio is going to be also different. But does this book even deserve a good audio? No. I'm gonna take the cover off just to make things easier for myself. I'm gonna tell you a story. Once upon a time, we have a prologue, and prologue is just a god got killed by a Jew, and that is the sort of story. Yeah, a god got killed by a Jew, and now there's a new god. Next, part 1 is called City of Gods. Chapter 1. So we start the story off with us meeting Lore, the main character. And she is really edgy. She is a fighter. She is like in this fighting ring and fight a Jew. And of course, you know, because she's not like a girl, she gonna win this because she's so cool. And okay, the memories started to flash back to me. And when she was fighting, the first one, she was fighting a dude, right? And then she won. Good for her. But then the next one, the next person that, you know, she's gonna fight is someone that she did not expect. Guess who? Her childhood friend that she thought was dead. And she saw him, she was like, dude, you are supposed to be dead. What are you doing here? And he's like, it's me, Castor. Is this him? Do I even know? Is this even his name? Is it Castor or Casper? I don't fucking know. Okay, his name is Castor. Okay, so she met her friend and she's like, you're supposed to be dead. What are you doing here? And he's like, it's me, Castor. And yes, I am alive. And he come to her because he needs her help. But I don't remember what it is. And she's like, fuck off. I'm glad to see you, I guess, but no thank you. And she left. Then she went to this place. Oh, I'm already thirsty. And she went to this either Chinese or Korean restaurant that, you know, her go-to restaurant at night. She went with her friend, Miles, da 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 da. And then she walked home and she saw a 6-foot goddess sitting in front of her house, bleeding to death. And she was like, okay, what are you doing here? What is going on? Now is that guy that was supposed to be dead and now is her? Okay, I think I'm lost. I don't even know where I am and it's only like a few chapters in. It's exactly how I'm feeling when I was reading it. And the goddess is Athena, and Athena told her, I need your help. Can you help me? And Laura's like, why would I help you? Excuse me? Get the fuck out. But then she changed her mind because Athena said that she knows who killed Laura's family. She knows who did it, and you know, she's gonna help Laura get revenge. But I need your help. I need you to buy your fate with me. Okay, and I will help you. And when you buy your fate with a god or goddess, it's basically if they die, you die. And Laura was like, okay. And chapter 5, where are we? Okay, I was ahead. Lore and Athena still talking, like, are you gonna buy the fate with me or not? Da 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 da. And then at the end of the chapter, Miles, her friend, you know, who Lore told him to go to his room because this is none of his business. But then he came out and he's like, you need to tell me what the hell is going on because there's a goddess in her house and what? And she just told him everything, I guess. And then their next plan is to go see Castor to help Lore heal Athena because he is a healer. But turn out her friend, her little friend, is now actually a god. He's a new god. And Lore was like, what the fuck? Okay. how. Then I guess after that she got caught. I don't know, now we're in chapter 8. Someone caught her because she's sneaking into Castor's house. I don't know what the house name is. Because in this world, descendants, yeah, that's the word, descendants of gods and goddess, they have their houses, and there's a fancy name that I don't really remember. And she sneaked in and someone saw her and was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And she pretended to be someone else and got away with it. And then she went down because she was up in the roof, I don't know, and then she went down to see Castor. Then something happened and then she went back to the room to hide, but that room turned out to be Castor room or another person's room, I don't remember. But she got really scared and then she hid. And then when she hides until that person left and only Casper. I keep saying his name is Casper, but his name is Castor. She waits until he's alone. Then they talk, I guess, and suddenly they got attacked by Artemis, another goddess, and she tried to kill him, Castor, and Lord held him. And before that, another dude, like the head of the house that Castor is in, tried to kill him, but Artemis killed him first, and now Artemis is going to kill Castor, and Lord helped him, and now they run. They just run out there and just go somewhere. I guess her house. I don't know. So they went back and kind of grouped together with Miles and Athena. Oh, and there another character, and his name is Wen. And I think Wen see that too, but he didn't go with them. He was like, okay, I'm gonna take care of the whole situation, all the mess that just happened, and you guys just go. I'll take care of it. And then he went, and then they're left and to go to Laura house. And there's a throwback. A throwback. 10 years earlier. Do I need to tell you what it is? Oh, it's like a throwback before Laura's family was murdered. Just like, her childhood, some cute family stuff. Oh, that happy family before they got murdered. Oh, and it was the first time that she and Castor met. Cute. Okay, and then chapter 9, we come back to the present, and the first word in this chapter is no. I don't know why I want to say it. What is this? I'm sorry. It said, even with his powerful body. And I don't know, it just made me laugh. Okay, move on. Chapter 9, what is this? This is even important. So they group, right? So now there are Lord, Athena, Miles, Castor, and Wen. Wen is like Lord's and Castor's childhood friend, but Wen is always jealous of Lord because Castor is always so close to her, and Lord know that Wen doesn't like her because she's always get Castor in trouble, and Wen doesn't like that. Da 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 da. All of that. And now the gang gets together, and now they're gonna come up with a plan because the new god, remember the new god at the beginning? Well, so the god at the beginning is Hermes, and this guy, the antagonist in this book, killed Hermes, and now he's the new god. So the gang, they form a plan to kill the bad guy, and the bad guy, the new Hermes name is Wrath, and he is trying to take over all of the houses of the goddess descendants, so he can, I don't know, he wants to be the only god that is alive and get something that will help him become immortal and just take over the world or take over everything, something like that. So that is our bad guy. Yeah, they come up with a plan, what to do, and I don't remember anything. They went to get something at another house that I also don't remember the name. Let's call this house House C. House A is Castor. Oh, it's supposed to be House B. Okay, House A is Castor and House B is this house. So we're gonna go to the House B to get something as scroll. So they went there, but it was too late because Wrath is already there, and he also killed another fake god or new god. He killed him just because. And then Lore's friend, another friend, is there, because she is the daughter of that new god, and she went there and to get her, but her friend cool with her. They kind of had something, like something happened between them. So they kind of stopped talking to each other. But anyway, so they went there. You know, they see what happened. Laura started worrying about her friend and trying to fight her. And then they fight her. And then they got her back. And Wrath saw Lore. And Lore used to know him, I guess. He was a guy who tried to buy Lore from her dad to marry him. And she was like 11 and he was a grown-ass man, so that was disgusting. And they locked eye and that guy smirked at her. She's like, ew. Anyway, they got away from that, you know, everything, and also take Laura's friend with her. I don't remember any. Okay, anyway, I feel like this video is gonna be a disaster, and it is. I honestly don't remember anything between page 200 to 400. It's just a blank. What happened? Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened in this book. It's just this same thing over and over again. They go to a new god and try to ask them question, and she went to see another new god, ask him some question, but of course later he got killed again by Artemis, the god who was trying to kill Castor, and she was like, oh man. What I'm trying to say is that every time, okay, so the pattern in this book is Laura and her friends would go find a god, you know, and ask them to join them so they can kill the bad guy. And of course, every time they try to go meet that new god, that god got killed. And then they would go to another new god, and then that god got killed. You know, it just went on and on like this. They would find new god and like, oh my god, okay, this is our hope. And then they dead, drop dead. Oh, and then that new god, another new god, there's a lot of gods, okay, tells her that a guy that she was taking care of, so this house that Laura was living in is actually owned by a guy that she was taking care of because she was his caretaker, and after he died, he gave her the house. But turns out that guy is... was this Hermes? Oh my god. Wait, was he Hermes? And but what is that god? The first at the polo. I don't fucking know, but I remember now. That guy, that old guy that she was taking care of is Hermes. Laura was like, mind blown. What the fuck? I thought I got away with this, but I guess not. You guys tricked me again. Once again. This world, this bullshit. And she got really mad, la 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 la. And then she got over it, and then she went on to, you know, try to defeat the bad guy again, and just like this over and over and over. She went to see a god, try to find things, and then there's a part where they in a park and Castor get an arrow to his chest. Someone shot him, and Lord thought he was dead, but he wasn't dead, even though, you know, in this Aegon where even gods can get killed, but he wasn't dead after he got shot. He resurrected and came back to life, and Artemis and Athena saw that happen. They were like, this is some new shit. Okay, who are you? And Castor was like, I don't know either. I don't even know how I am still alive. I was supposed to be dead. I don't remember anything. After that, a lot of shit happened that I don't remember, but I don't think it's really mattered. Oh, again, she tried to find another god to get her answer, to find something. There's something that they need to find, because that thing is the thing that will help our villain to get what he wants, which is to like take over this whole world, because you know all villains like to take over the world. Yeah, and she went to the last god, I think the new Perseus. I don't know how to pronounce any of the gods' name except Athena and Artemis and Hermes. Anyway, she went to see that god, but when she got there, she saw that god. Okay, she saw that god was caged in something in a cage. Yeah, she was caged in a cage. And she also with Athena, and the new god was like, at the time Athena wasn't there with her. Athena was in another room, and the new god was like, why are you with her? And Laura was confused. She asked the new god, like, what do you mean I'm with her? Of course I'm with her, she's helping me. Then the new god tells her that Athena killed your family, and Laura was like, what? Plot twist! Turns out Athena was the bad guy after all. Oh my god. This is when the story started to get really intense, and it's the is the only part that I like. Where things gets really intense. Lore and Athena are fighting, and the new god was already dead because Athena killed her. And they were fighting. Then Lore got stabbed, and Lore died. But of course, she's not really dying, okay? She was just, I don't know, just went into a deep sleep, I guess. She was almost dying, but somehow Castor found her. But because Castor is a god and he is able to heal people, he found her just in time and healed her, and everything is great. She's back. She's back to life. She's normal. She's alive. And after that, Lore goes back to her house and just, tell everyone it's actually Athena the whole time. It's actually that bitch. And everyone was like, whoa, mind blow, plot twist. And before that, there's a lot of stuff happened. There's also a romance between Miles and Wen. They're all cute. They actually my favorite characters in this whole book. And also before that, her friend, her friend that she rescued from, I know you get confused, I am confused too, but the friend that I don't remember her name got rescued by Lore and her other friends. Turned out she betrayed her, but later she came back and just like, I'm sorry, okay, I was wrong, can I come back, things like that. And now all the gang, the friends, including the friends who betrayed her, came back and helped her as well. And this book, there's a climax and it ends with Wrath. No, it ends with Athena team up with Wrath, and Athena is kissing his ass and trying to be on his good side. And Lore was talking to him, was like, you are stupid. She is going to kill you. Eventually, you both are just stupid because eventually you both are going to kill each other. Lore tried to break them apart, try to have them fight each other, and eventually Lore killed Wrath, the bad guy, the one that we thought was the bad guy. Now she fight Athena and she fight her and fight. And eventually there was fire. I don't even know how this fire happens. But it happens, there was fire, and they fight. Eventually, Athena just, have this light bulb moment and realized that the only way to get what she wants is that she has to be willing to die. She has to be willing for someone to kill her in order to go back to Olympus. That's what she wants, okay? All Athena wants is to go back to her daddy. That's it. And she did. So she asked Lore to kill her. She's like, just stab me. Just stab me. Go ahead. And Lore did. Now Lore had Athena's power. And I think this is almost at the end. After that, everything goes back to normal. And, everyone is happy and goody and gushy. And I remember that I told you, you probably don't remember because they say a lot of things that makes no sense. But Castor has this mystery about him. He doesn't remember how he killed a god to become a god himself. For the whole book, for the 400 pages, he doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know how he killed a god because as a kid, he was really sick. It was impossible for him to fight a god. But then after everything happened, right, Castor ran to Lore. And he was so happy. He told her, guess what? I had a dream. I have this dream. And I remember everything now. I remember exactly what happened. You know what happened? That day. Girl, let me tell you. I was sick. I was in bed. And that god just came to my room and asked me some question. And then he was like, do you want to kill me? And Castor was like, what? What do you mean? The god, he didn't want to live anymore. He was tired of all of this 7-year game. Every 7 years he had to be hunted down and he was tired of it. And he saw Castor, a sick kid, and he was like, do you want to leave? Things like that. And Castor, I don't know what he answered, but it was probably a yes. The god was like, if you want to leave, kill me. He's a knight. Stab me. And he did. I guess that's how he got his power. Gucci, everything resolved. Great. After that, everything goes back to normal, but not really because the game ends, right? The egg ends. Now Castor and Lore, who now has Athena's power, has to go back to Aram, a god. Like, they cannot live in the human world anymore. They have to go. And their friends are really sad, especially Miles. He doesn't really want Lore to go, and Lore also doesn't really want to go. She doesn't really want this type of power in this first place, and then she also doesn't want to be hunted 7 years from now, and she doesn't know. She doesn't know how she's gonna fix this. It's really impossible to fix this shit. At the end, Miles and Castor and Lore, I don't know if Gwen is there too. I don't think so. They were at a rooftop and they just want to hang out for the last time. And Miles falls asleep. Now it's just Castor and Lore, and they just talk and talk and talk. And then Lore look at the sky. Okay, it was a really romantic moment. And she hears a whisper and she just thinks to the sky, please let us go. And suddenly she can feel Castor's heartbeat. You know, when you're God, there's no heartbeat. And now she can feel his heartbeat. And she can feel the warmth of him, of his blood. Because now they're human. They no longer are gods. You know, they no longer have to be hunted. And all it takes was whisper to the wind, to the air, and ask to be let go. And they live happily ever after. The end. So, is it accurate? Anyone who read this, tell me down in the comment. Leave a snake emoji down below if you get here this far. Thank you so much for listening to this nonsense. I don't know how you can handle it because I cannot even handle myself. If you like this video, you can like it, subscribe, or don't. You do you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!